our study, it has been a set for information International Journal of Advanced Computer Science and Application. The next one, I would like to invite Mr. Sang to present the system future.
Thank you. Okay, and my name is Sam, and I'm responsible for the system features. I will discuss our engine feature in our system. So, the first, I want to talk about the authentication and authorization. So, our system provides user to can log in, log out, create a new account. Maybe sometimes user forgot the password, they can change the password. And also we have 6 roles in our system that the user, yes, administrator, expert, supporter. So our system also have the forum management. Forum management is a function like social communication, and user can ask the question to the doctor, and doctor can answer this question for user. So before the question wanted to the platform, supporter will review this question and approve it. So also other user can discuss in this question about like comment or reply this comment. So the next I want to talk about log management. Log management is a feature that our system will provide updated information about health. So supporter is responsible for this feature can update the log. So the user can upgrade their knowledge about health. The next I want to talk about profile management. Profile management is a function allow the user can create multiple profile in their family. They don't need to create a multiple account for their family to access the system. So the next I want to talk about account management. Account management is a function that's very popular in the world, right? So our system admin is responsible for this feature. Admin can also create a new account for the new employee when they have want to access to our system. And also, admin can lock it any user if they have sensitive behavior. So the next, I want to talk about the service bucket management. Service bucket management contains a list of service health check. So user can hook this service bucket and go to the client to take up. And the next, I want to discuss what the doctor schedule management. So user supporter is responsible for this feature that supporter will create the schedule for specific doctor. So also user can book the schedule booking a doctor based on schedule. So doctor will receive the booking from the user on the calendar. And then next, I want to talk about appointment management. Appointment management is a more function in our system. User can keep track their appointment, like upcoming, done, or cancel. So user cancel appointment. And the next, I want to talk about the payment management. Payment management, our system integrates with service outside to payment. We are provide a instrument of payment that is Kobo and VNB. So when a user booking service bucket or doctor, they can also use this feature to payment. The next, I want to talk about the conversation. Conversation is a feature that allows the user interact with the doctor or supporter. Like user can call, video, or chat with a supporter. And this is very useful function that when in the COVID-19 situation, they don't need to go to the clinic, they just stay at home and make appointment with the doctor. account new deploy in our system. User administrator will create the new account for this specific employee, and they are receive this account from the mail. And the next, our system is container artificial intelligence. So the first I will talk about model management. Model management in our system that expert will upload the model file to our system when it's training successful, and after that, expert will ensure the appropriate the model for our system and enable this for the user for the doctor can use it. And after that, I want to talk about the predicting management. Predicting management is a feature that expert and doctor can predicting the digital disease scheme, and they can so include the monkey box, chicken box, middle, unknown, and normal condition. So after predicting, expert will be receive this result, and expert will ensure the appropriate model for our system to predicting the image to diagnose the disease scheme. So the next part, I would like to invite Mr. Tan to talk about the result.
Thank you, Mr. Sang. My name is Tan. I would like to say about a few reasons that reflect theo a few after the technology. The first is I would like to talk about the road technology. About the product, our team has succeeded in building the web application system for early learning management. It simplifies appointment booking online or in person at the clinic. Help save time for both patient and doctor. In addition, the learning system helps people to easily access medical service, improve medical knowledge and awareness about research globally, contributing to improving the health of the entire population. This is a logo of the learning system. About the human, we have learned analyze requirement, design and use system. Design, we have then perform and review according to rule framework. We also divide the task and work as a team. Although we have many limitation, but we connect the project and some new knowledge. We have research, analyze and selected information to improve our understanding. And next time chúng ta will talk about limitation and difficult the encounter in the process of implementing the project. The first is project coverage. When we come up with idea for the language, we have lot of features, but due to the limited time, we not stop and load it into limitation. The team did not do automatically update on the appointment status feature. And during time on the working on the project, we have many challenges. Of which the biggest difficult was communication issue. Sometimes the team member has don't understand the need to follow and have to do it again. The next, I would like to talk about feature development. The first feature we want to develop the automatically update the appointment status when the real-time message appointment time. Next feature we want to develop a notification. The feature currently Electronic system can only receive notification via email, and we want to develop medical record feature if it's possible. And the last feature we want to develop is the package related with different domain and database so that customer can try it out and pay later if it suits their requirement. And next, I would like to present about work breakdown user and protecting user. The work breakdown user disable content PBS item, complexity and mandate for complexity. The first is machine learning network. It takes 27 mandate to complete it. Next is authentication takes 7 mandate to complete. And other PBS item similar to. And total estimate effort take 361 mandate to complete the project. The next is projecting picture. As you can see the picture, we have project manager in Mr. Cảnh, and for system analysis, design, development, QA, and testing. Testing is leader and member also in the picture. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Cảnh to present about reference.
Thank you, Thắng, for inviting me to continue the lesson about the diagram. So let's have a look at some diagrams we have today. The first one is UK diagram of chat after who can register in our application to become a patient, a user, or they can fill information such as keyword features, doctor, boss, and blog. And we have the extend line here to say that if a user fill the information and they want to search, they can search, and if they don't want, they can scroll it and fill what they want. The second one is you can diagram a patient after who inherits from chat after, so they have the same picture with chat after, and they can create bots if they have any question for a doctor. They can command bots what they see that they interested in, or they can book service package, booking doctor for medical checkup, and they also can manage their own profile, like they can create more profile for their family. And the third one is doctor after who can fill building box, and if they see that's the bot that they can answer to, they will answer this bot to provide more information for patients. And they can manage their own appointment to, like they schedule a meeting with patient and using the chat and video call to have the communication effectively with patients. And they, the special one is they can use our AI feature that we provided to help them to diagnose disease. And what can spotter can do? They can manage blog, like they can create blogs and editing it to provide for our application more information. And they also can manage bot requests, like they sometimes the bots is not aligned with our policy, so they deny them. And they can chat align to support up user concern and give them for more information or how to use our application effectively. And they also can manage doctor schedule and fill appointments. let's continue with machine learning expert who can manage model, select model, and test it to they test and choose the most suitable model, apply the most suitable model to our application to help doctor for dissemination. And last but not least, the admin actor actually the admin actor have the same feature like Spotter can do, but the different one they can manage statistic field like how much money we have in this month for using the purpose. And the important one is managed based on account and managed the accounts. Like audience mean in our application can create account for spotter, doctor, machine expert, and admins too. Let's move on to entity relationship diagram. In entity relationship diagram, we saw that the relationship between entities, like you can see here, and say that because a zero or many users, or the user has one and only one goals. The same with other entities. Let's move on to database design diagram. In our system, we use two database types like SQL Server and Mongo. And in database design diagram, we listed on a representation of every table on our diagram system. Like you can see here, for the user table, we have user ID, username, password, and the foreign key role ID is represented by those table. Like here. And continue with bucket diagram. In bucket, we saw how we organize and then our entire system. You can see in the content we have the user to find buckets and presentation logic. We're using the NestJS framework and on ES library database access the APIs with some service. You can see here between some service we have the interacting with each other like the open service request to the payment service and receive the response and continue to handle our logic. And we also use the external service and third like S3 bucket, machine learning, Gmail service, and database. Continue with the sequence diagram. We have 37 sequence diagram and it's corresponding to 38 use case. Our use case is set the one, and you can add to the pivot picture for remote view. We have the forum bio here, the API, bot controller, REST bot handler, and MongoDB repository and database. First, the basin sets the forum base, and in our presentation logic, we call the API and it's route to and handled by the REST bot handler, and it will steal the query to the database, and we return the query. We have two cases here. If we query separately and there is the bot in there, it will display the bot in the UI. Or if the query is not settled, if don't have the bot in there, we will display display not route. Last diagram one is class diagram, and in class diagram just so that how we plan and handle our backend side. Like we have a controller responsibility for routing and self handler, confirm self handler handle the logic behind that, and we have the some repository to manage the database and some entity. You can see the same relationship. When it's obtained the normal class, it will not have a dot style, and when it's obtained the interface entity, it will have the dot style here. And about this, we have the composition relationship, like in subhandler constructor, it have the user repository parameter, and if a user repository exists, the subhandler must have exist. Continue with the test system. Our test model is child stating. It's also is our software development methodology, and in this we do the develop and the test at the same time. First we analyze user story, then estimate, decide, review the test case, and after that we set up test environment and do the test. We have two cases here. When it's on good, we will release last and do the next step. But if the test has bug, we will debug and then do the development again. And about the testing level, we have three testing level here. The integration testing is testing component group. System testing is testing integrated system, and about the performance, accessibility, and acceptance testing is the test the final system. About the testing type, we choose the manual testing with black box approach. We focus on the functional testing to ensure that our application is satisfies the requirements and are fully featured. And this is the functional testing. In the forum page, we test the performance, accessibility, the best practice, and the test and with the test report, we do 10 modules here: the authentication, static dashboard, service, payment, forum, blogs, machine learning, search, enrollment management, account management, octopus scheduling chart. We have our 400 test case scenario here, and hopefully it's all good. So we have plus 100%. So that's all for our presentation, and let's watch the demo and enjoy it.
Hello everybody, welcome to the deep learning application demo. In this video, we will explore the feature and functionality of the deep learning system. Let's start with site feature. New user can sign up by entering the essential details, including full name, email address, username, password, confirm password, date of birth, gender. After registrations, a verification email is sent to a valid email address. Sign in. So, for the who refer to the login method, user can easily access their account by entering the username and password. Another option, user can simply log in using their Google account with just one single link. Forgot password. In case user forgets their password, our forgot password features allow them to reset the password seamlessly. A verification email is sent to a provided email address. Change password. Users on the account can easily update their passwords by following this simple step. Enter the current password, choose new password, and confirm the new password. User profiles. By going to the profile section, user can view their personal information. Besides, they can also view or add profile of their family member. explore the following features. Here, users have the power to engage in meaningful discussions. They can express their appreciation by liking posts and actively participating by leaving comments or relying to other user comment. Rating posts. Our platform lets users create vote in following lists. By writing title, description, and upload an image, users can craft engaging posts. Supporter review. To ensure a positive community experience, the forum will go through a quick review by our dedicated supporter before being published. Dr. QI. Dr. can access user posts, offering their valuable insight and answer to health-related questions. Admin authority. The admin have the power to oversee the platform content. They can view one post, and if necessary, the admin can remove the content that doesn't meet our standard. User post history. Users also have control. They can review the history of the post, and if needed, user can delete the old post. About view blog features, users can view blog posts to improve health knowledge. Manage blog by supporter. Supporter can view list of blog, create new blog by entering the following information: web status, edit, publish, or unpublish the blog post. Manage blog by admin. Admin have the same features as supporter, but admin will not create blog posts. Chat with supporter. User can get free support from our system by simply filling out the form below. User can quickly connect with our dedicated support staff and get the answer they are looking for, whether they have a question about our service or anything else. Our chat space support is ready to assist them. Here is the chat conversation between user and supporter. Server packet booking. To book a server packet, users only need to select the server packet they want. Then, select the name and profile of the person being examined. Next is to choose the payment method by Momo or VNA, and finally proceed with the payment to complete the booking process. Doctor booking. The users only need to select the desired doctor, then select the available day and slot of doctor, followed by choosing the online or offline form of examination and the profile of person to be examined. Just select payment method by Momo or VPay and finally proceed with the payment to complete the booking process. Supporter and admin manage compartment. Supporter errors that admin has the same feature to view and manage list of all doctor appointments and certificates available on the system. Doctor schedule through the Institute of View or Appointment View. User appointment schedule. User can track on their appointment, and if they have a doctor online appointment, they can seamlessly connect with doctor via chat, just like with our supportive team. Video call. And plus, additional features like video call for more comprehensive consultation. Schedule management. Supporter can manage doctor schedule by selecting a doctor profile and then updating that doctor schedule. Machine learning model management. Machine learning expert can manage machine learning, deep learning, and their association model. Expert can also double-check the model available on the system and view history of diagnostic made. Diagnosis. Doctor can use AI diagnostic feature with expert in vivo model to edit patient difficulty. Overview dashboard. A user get a comprehensive view of system functionality through the overview dashboard. This dashboard provides a good idea of key insights that help make informed decisions of risk. Specialization management. Admin use specialization management with ease. It's creating edits our build specialization list. Our system provides an easy to interface to streamline this stuff. Service and certificate management. With our system, managed service and certificate become a seamless process for admin. They have to find view, create, edit, or even delete service and certificate, and so complete control over the service. Patient account management. Under patient account management, admin have the ability to view risk account, enable or disable specific user account and limit. Employee account management. Employee account management is powered and built with both features. Employee account includes 3 distinct roles: doctor, supporter, and expert. Here, I only focus on demonstrating how to manage the role of doctor, supporter, and expert role in the same way. So, admin can do 40. As if your list of employee account, edit, enable or disable account. After creating, employee can log into the system using the account sent to the email provided. Payment. Admin can set your comprehensive payment and refund list. Each user-friendly interface is a clear review of all payment, refund, ensuring transparency and tracking. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Hello everybody, welcome